History shows us something uncomfortable. Nations don't collapse when they are weak. They collapse when power becomes unpredictable, when decisions affecting billions are shaped not by institutions, but by one man's ego. Today, the world is quietly asking a dangerous question. What happens when global stability depends on someone who treats power like a personal performance? Modern democracies were designed with one core safeguard. No, individuals should matter too much. Checks, balances, institutions. But history tells us that when leaders begin to personalize power, when the state becomes an extension of their identity, those safeguards weaken. Speeches stop being policy announcements and start sounding like personal monologues. Facts blur. Achievements repeat. Critics become enemies. This isn't new. Rome had emperors who mistook applause for legitimacy. Empires didn't fall overnight. They drifted into instability while everyone laughed nervously. Public unpredictability is often dismissed as style. But markets, allies, and adversaries don't hear style. They hear signals. When leadership communication becomes erratic, foreign capitals don't ask, "Is this a joke?" They ask, "Is this policy?" And uncertainty is contagious. Allies hesitate. Treaties feel temporary. Long-term security planning breaks down. Global systems depend less on promises and more on predictability. Take the recent tension around Greenland. On the surface it sounds absurd, but underneath lies cold strategic logic. Greenland isn't ice. It's location, Arctic shipping routes, rare earth minerals, military positioning. When leaders talk casually about acquiring territory, they normalize a language the world spent 80 years trying to bury. And when alliances like NATO are questioned, even rhetorically, the real winner isn't America. It's anyone who benefits from a divided West. The most dangerous variable in geopolitics isn't weapons. It's ego. Ego demands applause. Ego can't admit error. Ego reframes criticism as betrayal. When leadership becomes performance-driven, policy stops being corrected by reality. History shows that once leaders start measuring success by loyalty instead of outcomes, systems fail quietly, then suddenly. Empires don't fall because they are challenged. They fall because they stop listening. Financial markets price risk faster than voters do. Political instability raises borrowing costs. Alliance uncertainty weakens currencies. Defense uncertainty triggers capital flight. Even jokes, when repeated from power, become liabilities. Because investors don't invest in personalities. They invest in systems. And systems weaken when one voice dominates all others. The world isn't asking whether America is strong. It is. The real question is simpler and more dangerous. Will institutions remain stronger than individuals? Because once emergency brakes are removed, the speed doesn't matter. Only the slope does. Power without restraint has always written the same ending. Different century, same lesson. If you want deeper breakdowns of how leadership decisions shape global markets, alliances, and wealth flows, subscribe to Wealth Casebook. History doesn't repeat, but it does invoice